everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Boston Celtics. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Mourning, D-Wade out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's James, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. And it's James missing. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Boston shooting their first free throw of the contest.
At the line with one shot.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
Bird outside. Pass to Collins. Out to Bird. Six on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Shaq with a screen on Pierce. Here's James, and it's blocked. Havlicek against O'Neal. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Mourning a screen on Havlicek. Wade gets the bucket.
Man, he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mourning against Bird. Havlicek outside. Into the lane, and Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. And the dunk by LeBron.
And you can't be reckless with the ball around Wade. That's a recipe for getting your pocket picked.
Pierce with the screen on Mourning. Bird passes to Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
James against Pierce. High post shot. And it's Miami with another.
In production, one of the things James does best, he's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Kuzi passes to Collins. In the corner, it's Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Inside, here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Bird. Pass to Kuzi. A wide open look for Bird. Miami grabs the miss.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Collins. Back to Bird. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Puts up a deep three. Pierce with a rebound. On offense, here are the Celtics. LeBron outside. Right wing. Shaq with a screen on Havlicek. And it's Wade in the corner. It's tipped. And they'll get another chance. Miami needs to get a shot off. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Boston with the ball. Here's Bird. Down low, stolen by O'Neal. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by James.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Here's Havlicek, and Havlicek throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now Hardaway, nothing on the board. Pass to James. O'Neal sets the screen for James. To the middle. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of the first, Clark in a close game so far. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that works wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Parrish. Garnett is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's White. And it's Sharman in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Brown with it. Hardaway picks him up. Brown kicks to Parrish.
Some exceptionally physical defense from O'Neal. He loves using that size to shut you down.
No good from Wade.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
White with it. Parrish with the screen on Hardaway. White the pass to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Hardaway. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Sharman. Still yet to score. Garnett outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Kevin Garnett.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
James in the high post. Brown on him. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's LeBron. Three-pointer, Wade. Wade against Brown. Parrish with the screen on Wade. Knocks it loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Pass to White. Garnett, the screen. White, the pass to Garnett. In low. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Hardaway dishes to James. Misses off the left iron.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Count it.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Now here's Garnett, still without a basket. Parrish with the screen on Mourning. And it's Garnett penetrating, and Mourning sends it back. Here's LeBron. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Off target from outside. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. LeBron up top, light covering. Pass to Brown. Garnett with a screen on Hardaway. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Mourning with the screen. Wade for three. Drains the three-pointer. Wade's got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's Parrish slamming it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. No good from Wade. 6-second difference between shot and game time. The kick out to Brown. Screen by Parrish. Brown the pass to Parrish. And it's out of bounds. The Heat can take it the other way.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Wade from outside. Wade missing again. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Butler, Tyler Hero out there with Smith. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Bosh in at the power forward. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Smith. Hero passes to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Miami no good on that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Stolen by Bosh. A deep three from Butler. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Butler's got him. Going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Boston now. Right side Pierce. Pass to Kuzi. Bird a screen on Hero. Kuzi passes to Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Now here's Butler. Butler on the attack.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Now, here is Havlicek. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Butler finds Hero. Driving in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And a great burst from Hero as he gets up for the jam.
Boston trailing. Bird outside. And he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, Hero. The kick out to Bosh. For the three. And Boston with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Havlicek outside. To the inside. Bird. It counts. And the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And they got to bring the double team up.
The Celtics shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Adebayo with the screen on Pierce. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Hero from long range. And Boston with the rebound. Pierce has got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:44 left in the third. Back to Bird. Pierce with the screen on Bosh. Bird dishes to Pierce. Bosh grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Smith. Here's Adebayo. Yes! And the foul. That's on Paul Pierce.
You got to try to play with more force against Bam Adebayo, who's going to come at you with that high motor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Boston. Down low, here's Bird, and it's sent back by Bosh.
That's just admirable work by Bosh. A big-time rejection.
Oh, and the jam by Bird.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And Boston has possession, following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. Here's Havlicek. And it's in there. And now a 5-point Boston lead.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group. On the wing, Hardaway. Light covering. Mourning passes to O'Neal. Back to Mourning. Hardaway for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston leading by 5. Brown outside. Garnett with the screen for Brown. Parrish outside. Back to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jaylen Brown out there with Garnett. Then it's Parrish. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's White in at the point. That's the Boston 5. KG, that's good.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Here's Wade. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Pass to Brown. Parrish outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
To the middle. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Tatum against Wade. Parrish up top. White against Hardaway. Back to Parrish. O'Neal with the steal. One-on-one here. Hardaway with a wide-open look. The three-pointer no good. Boston leading by 8. Tatum kicks to Garnett. Back to Tatum. Tatum downhill. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Garnett with the block. Brown with the screen on Wade. Over in the corner, White. The layup off target. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Wade.
Miami foul. Alonzo Mourning. First personal foul.
Timeout called, the Celtics.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Cousy. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Wade outside. Pass to LeBron. Warning with it. Defended by Bird. Shaq's shot is good.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Outside, Pierce. Wade against Havlicek. Here's Kuzma. Inside. Here's Cowens, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bird outside. Pass to Cowens. Back to Bird. Ball's not loose. There's the drive. The shot's good from Cousy.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Wade up top, covered by Havlicek. To the paint.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And the basket is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pierce with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. Bird's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. Warning, a screen on Havlicek. Three-pointer, Wade. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Bird missing. LeBron against Pierce. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as